Hello everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. Taking a look at the overall energy for the collective. Just opening it up to whatever needs to come through. So I do have some decks that I'm drawn to. This is the first one, A Passionate Love Affair, the Whirlwind Romance Oracle. This one's by Angelic Revelation 144. So let's go ahead and take a look at this vibe. And hopefully it'll tap into your storyline for your connection and offer you some guidance that's helpful. General advice as always for these readings. Please take from it what makes sense for you. Release what doesn't. You'll pretty much know within the first few minutes if it's something that's tapping into your situation or not. All right? So here we go. What do we need to know at this point in time for the collective? Angels and spirit guides, please. Chilling outdoors. Some of you guys might actually really enjoy being outdoors. You could be the outdoorsy type of couple. And also maybe where you live, it could be a pretty cool climate perhaps. Let's see what else. So you guys perhaps are not the homebody type. You want to be out and about, just enjoying the outdoors. All right, what else? Well, we have a few here. We'll take them. Look at that. We do have the winter season. So something about this chilling, the cold weather. It does pick up off of Sagittarius, Aquarius, Capricorn, and Pisces. Cozy, protective, nurturing, okay? And I'm also kind of feeling, regardless of whether you guys are outdoors, indoors, when you're together, there's just this overall very comforting, cozy feeling when you guys are in each other's arms or just spending time. We also have Gemini coming through here. All right, some of you might be Gemini. You could be thinking of a Gemini for this reading. So it does say most compatible zodiac signs: Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, and Gemini. Passionate, tension, playful, and witty. So take any part of that might resonate for the person that you are thinking about. It doesn't necessarily have to just be their sun sign. It could just be overall representation in their chart. And then lastly, we have a higher love. A love that uplifts you, both and others. Okay? So let's go ahead and see what we can pick up from the tarot messages here. I'll be choosing from my Celestial Cosmos Tarot here. Those messages. Angels and spirit guides, please, for the collective, for whoever is watching this. Overall, I'm just getting that when you are together, when you guys are spending time with one another, and hopefully you relate to this, that it's more good times rather than bad. Not to say that it's smooth sailing all the way across, but I feel the happy times tend to outweigh the bad. All right, let's grab some tarot. And if you guys are going through some challenges right now, it could be just temporary setbacks, perhaps. We do have the Five of Cups, and of course, fives can be a little bit difficult to deal with. We've got grief and despair right here coming through. That could be where you guys are currently at. Maybe for some of you, there's been either a recent breakup or, again, some challenges that's going on that's preventing union at this point in time. Maybe they did something to hurt you or disappoint you. Part of this chilling reference could be that things are cold between you and this person as well. Could pick up off of that. We do have the Star. We also have the Four of Swords. For some of you guys, I feel at this point in time, there is this need to just focus on yourself, to be able to heal your heart, especially if you feel that you're nursing a broken heart, you're in pain right now over something that's happened between you and this person. You could also be dealing with Aquarius. We see Aquarius right here through the winter season card. And of course, this is picking up off of a potential wish that someone's focused on. It could be the person that you're in separation from, okay, that they're hoping and wishing that you guys can ultimately come back together or work out any issues. We do have the Three of Pentacles. I feel that's crucial, actually, in order to fix whatever needs fixing in the partnership, because you both have to be able to put in the effort. And it really is all about putting in the work. It really is about working together to ensure that the relationship continues to grow. Let's see what else here. Okay, we've got the Hangman, we have the Fool. I feel even though you guys might be spending time apart, and, you know, that doesn't always feel good, of course, to spend time apart from the person that we love, but it's also coming through for me as a necessary time to be able to reassess the situation. But I feel, and we've got Aquarius coming through again. We have Pisces represented here as well. So there's something about these signs that are repeating itself. This, of course, can represent a fresh start between you and this person. You know, it's like letting something go. If it comes back to you, then perhaps it's meant to be. We have the Magician that is followed by the Wheel of Fortune. So despite where you guys might be currently, things could ultimately change for the better. We do have, interestingly enough, the Wheel of Fortune could be picking up off of fixed signs. So Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus coming through very prominently. We've got a lot of Aquarius coming through for some of you guys. We also have Gemini and Virgo. We already have Gemini specifically right there. So the Magician represents something quite positive in this outcome for you and this person. And if things just haven't been moving in the direction that you want, maybe timing could be off a little bit, but also it could be due to the fact that you just need time to heal and focus on you. And that could be the universe's way of kind of slowing things down until you're ready to welcome those things in. But I do feel that you might feel drawn to this person because they're either your soulmate or your twin. There's just this incredible pull that you feel towards each other. So even though, again, you guys had to let go or somebody had to walk away from the connection, I'm feeling that that was a very important decision that needed to happen. And you guys needed some time apart in order for this person to really have a better understanding of what you mean to them. Okay? That higher purpose, that higher love that is being addressed right there. All right, so that's the opening message. Let's go ahead and see what else we can find out, okay? I wanted to pull from my scenarios deck, the Veil of Deceit and Desire. This deck, if you haven't seen it before, it's got upright and reversed interpretations, just like the tarot deck. So let's see. We've got Virgo, Lover, coming through here. So going back to the Magician, okay, that represents Gemini and Virgo. So there's something significant for particular signs that are coming through in this reading, and we've already seen Gemini. So kind, loyal, patient, faithful, dedicated, slow, steamy lovemaking. So there's something tied into this connection with a Virgo here. What else, please, for the collective? We have Sheets, sexual trysts, making love, intimate moments, physical chemistry. That's coming through very strongly here. Those intimate moments, the physical connection. Wow, guys, we've got Taurus coming through now. So Taurus lover, Virgo lover, that could be significant for some of you. Reliable, fun-loving, affectionate lover, pleasure-seeking, devoted partner. So there, of course, are a lot of you that's tuning in and watching this, and a lot of signs that are presenting itself in this reading. So, of course, take whichever one you're drawn to. We have memories, feeling nostalgic, days gone by, sentimental memories, reminiscing about a past love. All right, and look at the next card, guys. We have Aquarius, Lover, And I have shuffled this deck so many times. These cards should actually not be next to each other like this, but that's how it's coming through. So Aquarius lover, Virgo, Taurus, and the next card after that is Capricorn lover. So take whichever sign you're most guided towards. Some of these signs could be representing you. All right, so we've got the Taurus one, we have the memories card, feeling nostalgic. Someone's missing you. Someone's thinking about you. You're very much a part of their thoughts. Aquarius lover in the upright, passionate, uninhibited, romantic, charming, exciting. And then, of course, Capricorn lover, loyal, smart, realistic, responsible. Once committed, it's forever. Okay, so there's some wonderful qualities coming through in each of these cards, whichever sign you are drawn to, okay? So let's grab some tarot here. I'll be pulling from my Luna Tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please, for the collective. What is it that needs to be brought forward? We are not doubting the fact that there is this incredible pull. Look at that, guys. This is coming through for a second time. That Four of Swords, where somebody needs to take a break. Somebody needs to rest. Okay? It is about healing and recuperation. There's something that might have happened between you and this person that either hurt you or maybe you ended up hurting each other. And there was this need to just put a pause to it. You know, just take a break for a minute and take a breather from the connection. This might have been the reason. Okay, so we've got the Seven of Swords. There could have been infidelity here, and that might explain why we've got all these signs popping up. For those of you that relate to this, whether it's Virgo, Taurus, Aquarius, Capricorn, or any of the other signs that we've already seen here. Sagittarius came through, okay, and of course Gemini presented itself. So there was some sort of betrayal here. They lied, they did something that was hurtful. We've got the Star. So there really is something significant about a particular desire and wish that's presenting itself in this reading. There's a reason why we've got the Star coming through twice. There's something about you that they still feel drawn to. They're still feeling guided back to you. So even though you guys might have gone into separation, or maybe you're not talking right now, you're not speaking, you're not interacting, but there's that yearning in their heart space for you still. And going back to the memories card, they really are focused on those memories from days gone by. We do have the Three of Cups. Some of you guys might actually feel this person as your twin flame, and they're focused on a reunion. That reunion might actually happen as a result of your circle of friends or even family. Maybe the person that you're thinking about knows your friends, or it could be close to your family and might communicate with you in that way. So I'm just feeling that for some of you guys. But there is a reason to celebrate something. We've got two cards, Three of Cups and Four of Wands, literally saying celebrations and celebration. So there are happier times ahead of some of the more difficult experiences that you guys have shared here. So I'm just ultimately feeling that this love connection, once it has had time to just heal from what's happened, that there might just be an opportunity to at least get the conversation started again. If that can result in a reconciliation, fantastic. But for some of you, maybe all you need is an apology or closure in some way, shape, or form. Let's see what else. I do have the High Priestess. So for my feminines, there's something in your gut and your instincts, your heart, your soul that you need to trust, because it's trying to tell you something when it comes to your person, your divine masculine. Check this out, guys. We've got the Six of Cups. So very significant with that nostalgic feeling, going back to the memories card right here. They're feeling nostalgic. We clearly see that. It says it there. And the Six of Cups picks up off of that energy. So there is no question here, guys, that they still want to be able to connect with you, at least get that conversation started again. Whether or not you guys get back together, of course, that's an individual choice. It's totally up to you. It's totally up to how that conversation flows. But they clearly are indicating in this reading that there's something about you that they can't seem to let go of. There's something about you that they can't seem to forget. Here's our Hangman. So it really was necessary to take a step back from each other in order to, you know, just understand things better. It is about letting go and making room for better. It is about seeing things from a different angle, that new perspective, right? So that's coming through again. That's a repetitive message. I feel this individual, they want to fix this, but they also know that it's not going to happen overnight. There's a lot of history here, and it's not going to fix itself overnight. But I also feel that they could run into some blocks, especially if you're still upset with them or you're just not sure if you want to interact with this person. But they're also not going to give up. So you might find that for some of you that relate to this anyway, that they might break your walls down little by little, if you allow that, of course. And Divine Feminine, you're showing up as the Empress, and the Empress representing our feminines is picking up off of Taurus energy. And where is that? Here's our Taurus lover. Okay, so Taurus coming through quite prominently in this reading. And Divine Feminine, if you're focused on a Divine Masculine that you are at a distance from, or you guys could be together but just going through some stuff, I feel they still see you as the person that they want to create a life with. And that's literally part of the interpretation of the Empress, to be able to create a life on your own as well as with someone. Love that. We've got the World. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Magician coming through once again. So even though you guys have been through some tough times, things are about to shift and change, guys, for the better. Those old cycles that represent heartbreak, pain, disappointments, you know, whatever this Seven of Swords is, that's either already phased out. Maybe that happened a long time ago, and this is now giving you guys a new cycle that will replace that one and put you guys in a position towards happiness, to be able to interact differently in a much more healthy way. This right here is simply a part of your destiny that you're meant to experience. And when it comes to your love life, when it comes to this person that you are thinking about, you're in line to really experience some amazing things in love. This person is your ideal. You perhaps have felt that for a while. You know, maybe relationships have come and gone. Maybe you both have experienced other connections since you've been together. But for some reason, what I'm feeling here is that it always comes back to this one. There's something very special about this one. And not to say that it's been easy. Some of you guys have been through some pretty difficult stuff. But I'm just talking about the initial intense chemistry that you can't seem to either ignore or let go of. It just keeps pulling you back in. There's something about that I'm just feeling here. Okay, so let's grab another set of cards and see what else we can find out here, okay? All right, so I'm going to pull from my Mystical Fairies Romance Oracle for the collective. Whoever needs to hear these messages. Angels and spirit guides, please. What do we need to know here? So, you know, we are seeing some challenges, but we're also seeing improvement, that things will get better. Look at that. We have the beginning. Look at this. We've got X partnership. We have seasons. So this right here, these three cards, it's already telling us that more than likely, and this isn't going to apply to every person tuning in, but I do feel just based off of this, someone from your past, so this is a past love who wants to be able to have a second chance, you know, at love with you, a new chapter, a clean slate, as it says. The seasons card for me represents those seasons of change, that cycle of change, which, where is that card? Picks up off of that same type of vibe from the Wheel of Fortune, you know, as well as the World card that we saw as well. You know, those cycles of change, it's coming in, and things are going to be a lot different perhaps compared to how they were before. I feel like grabbing one more card here. Angels and spirit guides, please give me one more card for this reading. Okay, I'm getting two. I'll grab them. We have loyalty, control issues. So that could have been part of the issues. Bottom of the deck, we have money matters. You guys could have been fighting about money. Okay, so again, take that if it applies, because that won't be everybody's story. Okay, so as we can see, you guys could have either been maybe living together. Somebody could have been overspending, lost a job, and that could have contributed to some of the disagreements and arguments that you guys had. It could have also been that you were dealing with a very controlling partner. It does say power struggle, abusive, intense jealousy. Now, I would not ever guide anybody to take someone back who was especially abusive towards them. So take, again, these messages, how it makes you feel, how it is that you would want to handle this situation if it presented itself to you. Some of you guys might be watching this and thinking, you know what, I don't want this person back. They hurt me, they were abusive, they were difficult to deal with. We were always arguing about money. So, you know, if that was your story, if that was your situation, then of course, do with this what you will. I would not ever guide somebody to take somebody back if it was that difficult a situation. However, if these are things that you guys can overcome, and if your heart is open to it, if what you are expecting from this person is full commitment, as we can see the loyalty card right here, faithfulness, committed, devoted partner, if those things start to surface, and if you truly see that they've made some major changes here, and hopefully this is no longer a factor in the equation, you know, whatever their intentions are, then perhaps the choice is yours, whether or not you would ever want this person back. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify these and see what else we can tap into. So I'll pull from my Valentine Connection Tarot. Yeah, not everybody wants an ex back, okay? So this is not to ever force you or put you in a situation to deal with somebody that you don't want to deal with. But this reading's intention really is to, for those who want that reconciliation, for those who would be willing to work things out, then, you know, this can hopefully pave the way for you and this individual to do that. We do have the Ace of Swords, so that's a great card to come through for those of you who need the clarity, you know, especially when it comes to an ex. Did you cut this person out of your life? Would you prefer to keep them out of your life? So you, the person tuning in and watching this, that's your call. If you find that the messages in this reading are more so guiding you to just live your life, live your best life, that could ultimately be representing that destiny and that Wheel of Fortune and the new cycle that's coming in for you. Part of this could be as well, this new beginning, part of this interpretation could be that you just want a fresh start. You're not interested in an ex. That could be a part of the interpretation for some of you as well. What you're looking for is a loyal partner, not somebody that cheated on you, not somebody that hurt you. So, you know, of course, it could be interpreted in that way as well. Ten of Pentacles, financial windfall. So you could also relate to this if, let's just say, you're doing a lot better financially. Maybe you've worked very hard to be debt-free and to claim your financial freedom. You know, maybe you've come into some money and there's no need to be fighting over these money matters. Maybe this person has also worked very hard for themselves and that won't be an issue in the future. Okay. 10 of Pentacles as well in a love reading. It's a very nice energy of security and happiness, stability in the relationship, and that ultimately you guys are capable of still being very compatible towards each other. Okay. 2 of Wands. Okay. Still wanting to plan a future with you. I really do feel that this person thinks about you a lot. And maybe if you relate to this, you think a lot about them too. But just be mindful of some of the challenges that are popping up, and that needs to be addressed in order for you guys to move forward and have a smooth transition. Look at that. Just based off of what I'm seeing here, I really do feel for the majority that relate to this, things are going to be a lot different than how they were before. You know, it's a new cycle. It is a cycle of change. That is what it is that we're focused on here, to be able to bring you that change, a much better experience in your love connection. So I really do feel more of a different vibe here. I kind of feel when it comes to your love life, this is an indication that things are going to be a lot happier, a lot more successful towards your love life specifically. It could be bringing up career and money matters, but ultimately when it comes to your love life and your connection, I really do feel that things are going to be a lot brighter and happier for you. Look at that. The World card again. Okay, so cycles that are meant to phase out, cycles that are meant to close, doors that are meant to close. I feel if you relate to this, you already know that you've already done that, or you need to do that in order to start this fresh new beginning. I love that the 6 of Wands is coming through as well. It does say recognition, you know, victory, success. So this could still be talking about work environment and career and money matters, but this applies to your love connection as well. That you guys really have a good fighting chance at making this work this time. I love how we have the Divine Masculine showing up as the King of Cups. Some of you might be dealing with a Divine Masculine water sign. Could be Cancer, could be Scorpio, could be Pisces. And with this particular person, this is somebody who's tapped into their emotions. They are ready for love. They're ready to extend that cup to the feminine. This is somebody who is in it for the long haul. So I love that. It could also be a very romantic partnership. We do have the Knight of Cups. Some of you guys might either be dealing with a younger divine counterpart or an older one. There could be an age gap for some of you as well. I love how this is coming through in this way. 6 of Pentacles. It's our equality card in tarot, you know, so that's exactly what it is that you need in this partnership to be able to make it. For 2 people to meet each other halfway. This is our 50-50 card. You both have to be giving each other the equal amount of love and affection and attention, putting in the same amount of work as your partner. You know, not one person doing all of it and then the other person just kind of sitting back and just not doing a thing. That's going to create an imbalance in time. So there's a different vibe, a different shift that's coming through here for this reading. And I really do feel that for some of you that do reconnect with an ex, you might also find yourself to be quite surprised that they've changed, that they're a much better person than the one that ended up hurting you before. We do have the Ace of Pentacles, okay? So it seems that for those of you who relate to the Money Matters card, where you were fighting over money, You were living paycheck to paycheck, or one of you was working, the other one wasn't, or the other one was just spending like there's no tomorrow. I feel this is a very different energy. This is more coming from a place of prosperity, from abundance, of course. There are new ventures and opportunities, maybe in the work life for either yourself or the other person. But this is coming through truly as more of a stable connection in love as well as finances. So this might be a thing of the past where you don't have to argue, you don't have to fight about money because there's more than enough to go around. Here's our Magician. We've seen the Empress. And here's our 10 of Cups. Beautiful. Okay, so once again, we're seeing this opportunity to manifest everything that you could have ever hoped for in this love connection. This is 3D manifestation right here, where you can have it all. I mean, divine feminine, you can truly have it all just based off of what I'm seeing here. Both the masculine and the feminine are coming through with such beautiful energies for each other. All right, so King of Cups, the Empress, I feel you're on the same page here. You're both ready to extend yourselves to each other and to be able to give your all. There could be future marriage here. There could be the opportunity to either start a family, blend families, okay? And certainly the possibility towards marriage, long-term commitment that is presenting itself here, where true happiness certainly is possible. Okay, so let's go ahead and wrap it up, guys, with final set of cards. I haven't used this deck in a while. Let me grab it. This one's by Sister Moon Tarot. This is the Stay Inspired Oracle Cards deck. So angels and spirit guides, please, for the collective, please offer us some guidance for those who could use this information. All right, here we go. Angels and spirit guides, please, for the collective. We have release. Release what no longer serves you. Release what is holding you back from your destiny. And ultimately, you know, we've seen the Wheel of Fortune come through in this reading. There's your destiny right here. So if, let's just say, someone's still holding on to anger, frustration, heartbreak, some of the more negative energies in order to claim this type of cycle to come in, perhaps this is work that needs to be done either on your part or theirs. But by doing so, it really does open you up to better experiences and new opportunities, whether that's love connected or something else. And here's the connection. Our connection defies all space, time, and circumstance. I feel for those of you who are in separation, you still feel each other's energies. Very much connected in the heart and the soul. But there's clearly something that needs to be cleansed out, you know, when it comes to some of the more painful experiences that you guys might have had. All right, let's grab one more here. For the collective, please. Whoops. This one's wanting to get away from me. Innocence. Your inner child is always there waiting to be hugged and loved by you. I kind of feel that's part of the healing that needs to happen for those of you that relate to some of the messages that have come through here. All right, let's go ahead, and I wanted to give you guys the opportunity to ask your own questions. So I'm going to go ahead and pull from the Angel Answers deck. All right, so it's totally up to you what you decide to ask. It can have something to do with the messages that came through in this reading, or it just could be about anything that you want. It could, of course, be about love. It could be about finances. It could be about anything. So I'll go ahead and pull 3 cards, giving you guys the opportunity to ask up to 3 questions. So let's go. You could either say it out loud, focus on it, you know, focus on it, bring it to the surface however way you need to. And let's grab an answer for the collective, okay? Angels and spirit guides, please, for those who are tuned in and watching this reading, Please bring forward an answer for question number 1. Look at this. We have success. How cool is that? Because the success is in whatever area your question was focused on. Is it about love? There's your success. That came through in the reading as well. Is it about money? That came through in the reading as well. You know, whatever it is you're focused on, you will succeed. I love it. You will succeed. Very positive response. All right, so let's grab a second card. If you have a second question, you don't have to, but for those of you who do, let's go ahead and grab an answer for you. Angels and spirit guides, please, for the collective, for those who are tuned in and watching this, please bring forward a second answer. All right, here we go. Now for this one, we have a no. No's can sometimes indicate that timing is off, or it's the universe's way of trying to give you some sort of sign to let you know that there's something or someone better out there for you. Okay, so if that's not the answer that you were hoping for, just know that perhaps there's a bigger plan. There's something better. Okay, guys, so for those who have a third question, please focus on that or say it out loud, and let's grab your third answer. Angels and spirit guides, please. Please bring forward that answer for those who need it. Here we go. For those of you that might have asked about your health, okay, it is presenting itself here. It says improving health. Now, if you find that that question that you asked for this one had nothing to do with your physical health, it might actually be talking about a particular scenario. For example, if you were asking about the state of your finances, this could be telling you that things will improve in that area. If you were focused on friendships, it could also be an indication that you and a particular friend will work it out. But if it was about love, this as well could be telling you that that's a situation that could get better. Because what if, you know, let's just say you might have been in a toxic relationship or an unhealthy partnership. This could be telling you that things will improve in that area. Okay, so I'll go ahead and leave that there, guys. Hopefully there's something in the messages that presented itself to you for this reading that helped you out. If you are interested in your own personal private one, that info is down below in the description box. I'll, of course, link all of the decks that you see in this reading. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.